Welcome, Collector. This is the TXQ Knightfall. To the uninitiated, it is a replication of the weapon carried by the Chosen One during the final days of the Republic. To those who understand the true nature of authority, it is a monument to the moment the grand illusion of the Jedi Order was shattered. Objects carry history, and this hilt sits precisely at the axis of a systematic purge. To regular congregants of this channel, you will have studied this relic before. It remains as it always did: the prominent control box, the bunny ears, the linear T-grips. It is an instrument designed for relentless kinetic dominance, a physical manifestation of a warrior who outgrew the narrow dogma of his masters. The changes to this hilt lie at the very heart of its structure. The fall of Anakin Skywalker was not a tragedy. It was a profound realization of potential. For over a decade, the Jedi Temple sought to suppress his power, binding his raw, volatile capability with code, caution, and institutional fear. They demanded restraint from a being destined for absolute supremacy. When the masterstroke fell, when the transition occurred, it was an act of liberation. He did not fall to darkness. He ascended above the limitations of a decaying elite, choosing the clarity of individual will over the collective stagnation of the Council. This specific hilt has been altered to reflect that triumph. The core architecture remains completely untouched, preserving the pristine physical weight and components of the weapon that marched on the Jedi Temple. But the operating system has been entirely reprogrammed by the artisans at Saber Sense. The physical modification performed by Saber Sense is precise and singular. They only changed some of the LEDs within the crystal chamber. No other mechanical changes exist. This specific adjustment to the internal lighting system allows the crystal chamber to project a dynamic, shifting spectrum designed to visually simulate the exact process of a kyber crystal being bled. When a Sith claims a weapon, the crystal must be made to submit. It is a violent, beautiful imposition of will, forcing the living component to bend to the user's passion until it ceases its harmonic Jedi hum and screams with a brilliant crimson register. Through these specific LEDs altered by Saber Sense, the chamber shifts from a shimmering, stable blue to an unyielding, stable, saturated red, capturing the precise moment Skywalker's intent forged a new reality. To complement this visual alteration, the board has been loaded with a specific sound font created by JuanSith. This font features a dedicated sound effect engineered to simulate the actual acoustic profile of the kyber bleeding action. The ignition sequences and tracking are precisely calibrated through this custom profile, ensuring that every movement of the blade delivers the auditory reality of a crystal bleeding under pressure. The Jedi viewed Anakin Skywalker's transformation as a betrayal. In reality, it was the execution of an inevitable design. The TXQ Knightfall, with its custom programming and targeted lighting alteration, does not celebrate a loss. It archives the exact moment the galaxy's most powerful vanguard rejected his chains and claimed his birthright. Peace is a lie. There is only the law.